What's up? What's up? This is Julian, your RUNCON coach. Today we're going to be using a resistance band. This is a mini band. This routine is all about legs. We're going to work some mechanical moves to help you condition those legs. These are the micro movements that we typically aren't taught in big group fitness classes or strength training classes. These are the things that you probably get during a prehab or a physio routine. Gets a little bit mundane, but I'm going to try to make it fairly entertaining for you. We're going to go 1 minute per exercise as you've been doing, and we're going to be working single-sided body parts so that you can feel out any compensation patterns or imbalances in the body. All right, this is going to help with, again, those micro muscles that help stabilize, condition, and allow you to become more in tune with your run. Let's go. First exercise, you're going to take the band around your arches. We're going to do what's called a runner's high knee. So one leg at a time, I'm going to lift my left knee up as high as my belly button and then bring it back down. I'm going to make sure my ankle stays flexed, and then I'm going to get that runner's pose in my arms. One hand goes to face cheek, the other hand goes to butt cheek. And all we're going to do is lift and lower. Lift and lower. I want you to stand really tall. It's going to take some balance and control. You'll get there. You can use the wall if you need, but preferably standing in mid-ground. We got another 15 seconds. I do want you to feel a level of burn within each of the exercises. This is a yang, high energy out routine. We're going to create some energy. We're going to transfer that to our run in the rest of this week. All right, let's switch legs. 1 minute per leg. So lift the knee as high as you can. Let's say belly button height is the target. Of course, if you have mini bands, there's many variations on resistance. You can have a light, you can go medium, you can go heavy. I've got a medium band setting. Not all the colors are coordinated the same, so check into your band and see. After this minute, you should feel the last couple of reps a big struggle to get up there, but you could still get up there. It's manageable, tolerable, and your form and technique is not failing out. It's still good throughout. Maybe activate the breath, exhaling as you come up. Oh yeah, I'm feeling this in my hip flexors and my shin muscles, my tibialis anterior. It's a great exercise. All right, break. From here, let's focus on the left leg. We're going to be doing out positions, legging out and in. This is called an abduction. So I'm trying not to tilt my torso to compensate. It might tilt a little bit, but all I'm trying to do is kick that leg out as far out away from that stance point. I'm going to hit 5 reps, and then I'm going to go to the back corner, so more of a diagonal, keeping that leg that comes out straight. This is a skater diagonal. 5 reps. And then I'm going to do some kickbacks. Make sure you grip the band so that it doesn't fly off. And this one here is for my glute. 3, 4, 5. Leg out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Diagonal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and directly back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch legs. Woo! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skate diagonal back. 2, 3, 4, 5. Behind you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do another set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Diagonal. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Finish it off behind 1. Come on. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. All right. These are external rotations. I'm going to take my toes, my left toes. I'm going to pin the heel on the ground. All I'm going to do is externally rotate outwards. I'm going to start off pigeon inwards, pigeon toed. Turn it out and in, out and in. The band may creep up just like it is around my ankle. That's okay. It's as if I'm putting out a cigarette butt under my heel. I'm just trying to turn the toes out through my hip muscles. Small movement pattern, but boy, does it really activate. Try not to move other body parts too much. It's a small muscle up there, that glute med. Any external rotator. These are going to help with hills. All right, time. Okay, band, let's work together. Let's do this one. Okay, I'm going to even take a split stance, see how that works. Externally rotate. Maybe if I hook it around my toe, that could work. There you go. Fanning it out. Never would have thought you'd do an exercise like this, huh? But these are just working those small muscles that stabilize the hips. It gives it more range, more possibility. Just think about how important, okay, in a bike, not just the wheels, not just the handlebars, the seats, the frame. How about the spokes? This is what we're working on. The spokes, the little things that give the other bigger things stability, confidence to do what they gotta do. All right, time. From here, let's take the band and bring it up under our knees. And what we're gonna do is do a side step to squat. So I'm gonna step out to the right. See how wide my stance is? My feet are about elbow width and I come back to center. I'm gonna stay on that one side, squatting down. Hands come forward like a baseball catcher and standing all the way up. Don't bring your feet all the way together so that band falls through. You want to keep the band taut. Working the glutes. These compound leg exercises, meaning two things happening at one or multiple things happening at one time. I'm getting my quads, getting my external rotators, my abductors. All right, switch, step out, stand in. That's how the body functions. We don't have a sort of a single sports person working at one time at a time. It's a team sport. Our legs, our bodies need to learn how to harmonize, communicate, and function integratively together. And this is where this kind of exercise comes in. But as we build through the weeks, from week 1 to week 6, we're gonna start to see, starting point will be isolated movements into these kinds of movements where we start to integrate. So isolation to integration is the rule. My heart rate's coming up, hopefully yours is too. 10 more seconds, we're almost done this. 3, 2, 1, nice. And let's keep it around our knees so that every time we come down, we pull the knees apart and then rise up. Pull the knees apart and rise up. That's good, this feels better. Crouching down, pulling the band apart. And we're just gonna do this one for 30 seconds on one leg. And let's pivot. Here we go. Split squat. Just like we did those side squats, hands come forward like a catcher. Stay upright, nice and tall, conditioning those legs. You can do this routine after your run, maybe even mid-run as intervals. All right, beautiful. Let's take that band down to the ground. What we're gonna do is we're gonna split one band in hand, one band on foot. And from here, I'm going into the split stance where I'm gonna take my right foot, turn it out, then turn it back. And that position is gonna be where I'm gonna start you off. All right, so let's go. We're gonna take the band on our right hand, band around the left arch. All I'm doing is I'm gonna stand tall. All right, feel that glutes squeeze tight. And then I hinge down, folding in half, parallel to the ground. It's called a single leg split stance deadlift. Okay, this is a great exercise for the hamstring. So there's a slight bend in the front knee as I hinge forward. And then as I stand tall, I drive the hip forward. So think about the hips moving back, then moving forward. Back, forward. I want you to feel a stretch in the back of the front leg as you hinge down. 10 more seconds. Building up a nice sweat here. All right, love that resistance. Feels really good to work with bands. It's like our bodies are bands, so why not use a very similar resistance style? Okay, let's get to our stance. Toes turn out, toes turn back. We hinge, see my back is straight, neutral position. I stand tall, drive my hips back and forward. Back and forward. Feeling the stretch in my front leg as I hinge forward. I'm gonna put about 80% of my weight in my front foot and only 20% on that back foot. 3, 2, and 1. Yes, that's it. There was your lower body conditioning routine. Week 3, using the mini band. Such a handy tool that you can take on your runs. Programming wise, again, you can do this the end of your runs. Maybe you can do the mid-run. For more programming advice, you can take a look at that programming package where I personalize the program for you. If you're already there, fantastic. Let's just get to work. Let's just keep going. Nice work. I'll see you in the next video.